from where I'm standing, just meters away from the school, you can see through the windows into classrooms where textbooks lie abandoned on desks. There's a solitary shoe just lying on the ground. And just near there, that's the bicycles that the children, the pupils, rode into school this morning, and they've just been left abandoned where they were locked up when they started classes. The school is swarming with white-coated forensic experts from the police. They are going through all the classrooms. I can see them through the windows. They are investigating and looking for any sort of evidence that they can, trying to piece together the events that led up to the terrible shootings here this morning.
What are people saying about this young man, this 17-year-old who was a former pupil himself?
We don't have very many details about him. He hasn't been officially identified yet, but what we've heard from local media anyway is that he's a 17-year-old former pupil at the school, that he arrived at the school this morning dressed in black. I mean, it's a very grimly familiar scenario, isn't it, from these various school shootings we see in the United States and here in Europe as well, that these teenagers arrived dressed in black. He arrived in black and then just opened fire indiscriminately, as the regional police chief said, creating a bloodbath.
The events after this do seem to be different from many of the shootings we've seen before, though, Dominic, the fact that the attacker fled the scene and was pursued by police in that way.
It does seem quite extraordinary, doesn't it? I mean, it looks as though, as he was making his escape, he shot and killed a passerby outside the school, having already shot and killed 10 students and 3 teachers inside the school. He then drove 40 kilometres away to another town, 40 kilometres away from here, where there was a shootout in a supermarket car park, as we understand it. And in that shootout, 2 more passers-by were shot dead and killed, and 2 police officers were injured, and the gunman himself was also shot and killed.